It is opening. Okay, good. Now detach. Hey everybody, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program 2, and we are gonna do the next challenge in this week. Well, the challenge for this week is to land on Minmus, but I was trying to think of something like maybe we should try to do the hardest of the challenge. And that would be, if you already know the challenge, you can go ahead and skip on with this video, but the challenge is to land on Minmus. Okay, that's it. I think that is the big challenge, but the hardest difficulty of the challenge is to take off from Kerbal, fly to Minmus, land, drop a rover, or deploy it, orbit, or like drive from start, like just go around it once, board the ship, fly back to Kerbal in one single ship. Okay, and they said the trick is to do an SSTO, single stage to orbit. And I was trying to, for like the whole day now, I was trying to get a plane working, and I don't know how we did it in the previous times, but for some reason, like all the planes I'm trying, it just isn't working. So depending on how it goes, we might leave it at that, like just go to Minmus and drop a rover, drive around and come back or something, but not with an SSTO, just like a normal rocket, go, land, whatever, there we go. So today I'm gonna try and do 2 tests. It's gonna be a bit of a boring episode, but I'm just like a couple of tests I want to run beforehand, and then I think next episode we'll try to launch and go to Minmus halfway through, and then yeah, I'll see how it goes. But anyways, let me show you guys what I came up with. So this is the space plane in question. It's got like 2 Rapier engines back here, which is, if you guys don't know, it is a engine that can switch between just pure liquid fuel into a liquid fuel and oxidizer, which just basically turns these guys from jet engines into rockets. And then 4 Panther engines, I think it's what these ones are called. Just quickly want to check. Yes, 4 Panthers. They kick out the most thrust. But they also have like good vectoring and afterburners. These guys, like the Whiplash, they do kick out much more. But they are inefficient at sea level. But if we can get this plane to like supersonic speeds, that's where the Whiplash really shines. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. I'm not like, I just try to do things on the fly here, no pun intended. And then we have these little nozzles at the bottom to help us land exactly like this on Minmus. And then in here, if I can just come on, why are you lagging? Over here, let's go ahead and open up the cargo bay. So we have a small cargo bay right in the center, and as we can see right over here, we have a little rover guy sitting right there. So, and it's with a what do you call it, a thing, separator. So as soon as we land, this guy drops out, and we will try to get one of these to EVA and board one of the Kerbals, board the rover, go around the planet or celestial body, and then just EVA back into or jetpack right back into the plane, and then take off. And that's the whole idea of that. Now the question is, will this work? Well, let's give this a go, shall we? Okay, so first issue, let me just go ahead and SAS off, brakes on. I hate it when the game automatically assigns Kerbals to specific seats and all that kind of jazz. As we can see, we have 3 Kerbals. I just wanted 2, and as we can see, Jebediah is doing the R2D2 right here, like poking his head through the thing, which is just funny because it kind of looks like R2D2 from back here, hey? It really does. Funny. So I'm just quickly going to revert and then just choose the correct Kerbals, and then we'll be back in a second. Alright, and we are back, and there is no R2K2 R2D2 shenanigans going on over here. So first things first, Valentina, I want you to quickly EVA for me. I just want to see something. Okay, so you do get out that way. Okay, yes, I know, Paige. Thanks. So you guys get out from over here, and then you can board over here. Okay. You just go ahead and board. Okay, next, what I want to try to do is just go ahead and open up the... come on. Cargo bay. And she is open. Now, if I can just find that separator. There we go. I can probably just go into the list and then say decouple. Boing! Boing! Oh, goodness. Okay, I did try this beforehand. It is funny that this happens before. We say board. There we go. We can drive around now. Now there is a big issue I have with this challenge is that on Minmus a rover doesn't really work. Wonder what's gonna happen if I extend the solar panel under the wing. Would knock it off. Wait. Okay. Okay, we're back here. Test, retake test number 2. So, let's go ahead and open up this cargo bay again. Let's see if we cannot find that separator once again, which should be easy. I should do this and then say decouple. There we go. Why does it boing like that? Stop boinging! It's just gone. Where did it go? What? Okay, we're back. So, I've gone and action grouped the cargo bay and also staged the, or brought down the stage of decoupling to the first stage. So this is just much easier to test. Okay, open up. It is opening. Okay, good. Now detach. Goodness. So I put the damper strength to like max and that just destroyed those wheels. Wow. Alright. Last test. So I put the dampening and spring strength like 50 each. Don't know what that will do. Hopefully that will be fine for us. Okay, open up the bay doors. Wait for it to fully open. And then let's go. Okay, that went a little bit better. Alright, we are ready for takeoff. Go ahead and release the brakes. Check that everything is on. Okay, I have to disable those wheels. I see they are turning. Let's just quickly go and do that just now. But I have to... Where is it? Steering enabled. There we go. I have to just change it in the VAB. Okay. Everything looks good. And let's go. Right. So we should be able to take off. I wouldn't say too great, but we'll see. I did run into a couple of issues beforehand. I did a test flight before, and I don't know, for some reason the planes love to flip backwards, and I have no idea how to fix that. So I just increased the control surfaces on everything. But eventually, like, we're gonna reach space, and then control surfaces won't work. But then I think it's fine. I think it's like you're in space. You don't need wings or anything, so that kind of jazz ain't gonna work. Go ahead and see if we can take off. There we go. This hair is turned on. Oh, this is a very bad lift off. Okay, here we go. Landing gear, retract. Hey, oh. Wow. Okay, well, this plane does have afterburners. Let's go ahead and activate them now. No, doesn't look like it did anything. Move. Activate. There we go. Well, for some reason the afterburners only activated on the two right-hand engines, and I dislike that a lot. Okay, and we're back in the VIB, and why are you in here, Jebediah? He's really eager to get into, you know, this plane. He's like, wow, that's a pretty cool looking plane you got there. I want to ride along. But yeah, no, I don't. I hate it when the game does that. Just like chucks in a Kerbal without me asking. And this is just me reverting back to the VIB, not even like opening up the whole thing from anew. But yeah, anyways, this is going to be very tricky. If we cannot get this plane to get into orbit around Kerbal and have some fuel left to A, get to Minmus, and then B, land, and C, take off, and D, get back to Kerbal, then I kind of have to scrap the whole mission and just do a normal rocket launch with the little rover we have over here. That is because that's like one of the part, like that's not the hardest part of the challenge. It's the second hardest. It's just like to get to Kerbal and land, or not Kerbal, get to Minmus, land, deploy a rover, go around it once, board, and come back to Kerbal. The hardest is all in one ship, which is an SSTO. But anyways, that is enough for me. Thanks so much for joining me here on Kerbal Space Program number 2. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.